So back at the peak, when I say the peak, I mean the peak of price increases, the peak of really interest rates being at their bottom. So really the peak of buyer activity, we were seeing about 70% of the time a multiple offer situation. So that meant you found a property you loved and chances were 7 out of 10, they were gonna get more than one offer and you're gonna be competing against another buyer. When rates climbed from under 3% all the way up to 8% back in 2022, we actually saw multiple offer activity come down. So we have been anticipating, a lot of buyers at least have been anticipating that with rates as high as they are and being there for as long as they have been, that multiple offers would go away, the market would soften a little bit, and we would see the return of a buyer's market, which we really haven't seen a true buyer's market since the bottom of the Great Recession. You know, we saw a buyer's market from 2008, 9, 10, 11, and then it was 2012. It was almost 5 years. In 2012, things started to shift, and then we started to see rapid appreciation and kind of a return to a new normal. Well, where we're at today surprises a lot of people. Multiple offers are back. The market is hot, and if a property is priced correctly and shows well, it's getting multiple offers. Now, how is that possible? When we have rates still hovering in kind of the high 6s, low 7s, affordability is lower than it's ever been. In fact, at the Great Recession, I think the statistic was that 35–40% of people could afford a home in Orange County. Today, that number is 15%. So if you take the average income in Orange County, the average purchase price, and current interest rates, somewhere between 10 and 15% of people can afford to buy the average single family home in today's market. It's crazy, and yet we are still seeing upward pressure on pricing because of the fact that there's no inventory. And why is there no inventory? This is something we've talked about before. It's because everyone who's got those low interest rates is staying put. 80% of Californians have a rate that is 5% or less on their mortgage, and 1/3 of Californians have an interest rate that is 3% or less. It's almost free money, and people are not giving that up easily. Now, do people sell? Is there still inventory coming to market? I mean, if that's the case, why is any inventory coming to market? Well, there's always people that need to move regardless of what's happening in the economy, right? People die, people get divorced, people get relocated for work. So you're always gonna see, some inventory coming to market, but it has been remarkably lower than we would expect it to be. In fact, we're at about 1/3 of where we need to be as far as available inventory. So despite the fact that demand is struggling a little bit, we're still seeing absolutely enough demand for the inventory that we have. So if you are a buyer, number one, you've got to be prepared to compete, and you've got to have the right agent, AKA Jordan Bennett and Associates, helping you in that process to show you how to be competitive and how can you make your offer stand apart. And if you're a seller, good news. The market is in your favor. Now, does that mean you can grossly overprice your home, or you can slap any piece of real estate on the market and it's gonna sell for top dollar? No, you still wanna be strategic. You wanna look at comparables. You wanna really position the home to sell as far as the condition, but definitely the terms are in your favor. That's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching Jordan Bennett and Associates. Like and subscribe for more great real estate tips.